Morning, everyone. As I say, I'm Corrine from the Construction Youth Trust. The Construction Youth Trust is a charity geared towards helping young people access opportunity in the industry. Founded by members of the McAlpine family, this is now our 50th year, helping young people raise their aspirations and achieve in what we believe to be an exciting and varied industry. We liken ourselves to window cleaners, cleaning the glass between construction companies and communities. We expose contractors to the wealth of talent within those communities and introduce young people to the wealth of opportunities within industry. It is using this leverage that enables us to broker the very best opportunities for our young people. We focus on supporting young people aged 16 to 30 from disadvantaged communities. We help them to overcome their barriers relating to social or financial circumstances, lack of awareness of opportunities in the industry, perhaps low self-esteem or gender and ethnicity, as very key to our mission is to foster and create an industry which better reflects 21st century Britain. Today I'd like to very briefly take you on the journey on which our young people go, of which they complete all or part, depending on the degree of support that they require. Tasters in the community via our mobile classroom, of which I'll touch upon shortly. Live projects, we have young people building pathways across their estate, or internally the refurbishment of social housing, and work experience placements. These two are very much underpinned by the fact of letting young people have a go. How can you tell unless you get your hands dirty and gain the practical experience? And culminating, of course, in our goal of sustainable employment at both trade and professional level. I'll be drawing upon case studies which will indicate some of the ways in which Construction Youth Trust can facilitate your recruitment processes and endow you with the very best in young talent. I'm delighted, of course, to be here today to talk about the mobile classroom, given that this has been funded in part by Bouygues and, of course, Land Securities as well. The mobile classroom is our first line of engagement in hard-to-reach communities. It's a vehicle equipped with a qualified trainer and all the necessary tools and materials to go into community centres, school halls and deliver tasters in carpentry, painting and decorating, tiling, plastering, plumbing, the list goes on. The initiative is really underpinned by reaching young people where they are now. These are young people identified as NEET, not in education, employment or training, for whom a job interview half a mile up the road within Westminster can seem like a very long way. We want to pique their curiosity. We provide learning that's fun, well-paced, engaging. We want to dispel the myths around construction and provide relevant, up-to-date careers advice and guidance. Seed funding for the mobile classroom from both Land Securities and Bouygues has demonstrated their commitment to reaching young people who might not otherwise get access to meaningful training and enhanced job opportunities. The Mobile Classroom Initiative also relies on partnership and buy-in with community organisation, and as Keith has touched upon, we're delighted to be working with City West Homes on this project to bring vocational training into the heart of disadvantaged communities within Westminster. With patchwork funding from Children and Young Person Services and City West maintenance contractors, this will be the first step to kickstart young people's journey into work. And we acknowledge, and our partners acknowledge, that for some young people that journey to work can be longer than necessarily just stepping into a job interview. We want to start drip feeding that notion that construction is an engaging and legitimate career choice. And the best way to do this, as I say, keep coming back to, let people have a go, let them get their hands dirty. So it's that ability to reach into communities and access young people which attracted Westminster Transerve to using the services of the Construction Youth Trust. Westminster Transerve is a joint venture between Balfour Beatty and Rochelle, and they have overall responsibility for paving, highways and light maintenance in the borough. They were keen to find 6 new trainees, all of whom were residents of the borough and under the age of 30. We were tasked with this, and our recruitment process works as a funnel. We might need to go out and reach 60, 100 odd young people to maximise the opportunity that's available. So attending jobs fairs, meeting young people face to face. From there, we host information and assessment days, and we might meet 30 young people, of which we select 12 who come on to a training programme. The first week was soft skills development, employability, health and safety, followed by a week of on-the-job training. The ability to be at the depot at 5:30 in the morning is clearly a key criteria. The ability to prove drugs and alcohol free. So I make the point that this blended training package that we put together with our employer partner is not training for training's sake. It's designed to meet employers' needs and to be an adequate test so that the employer can find the right person for the right job. So I've just noted there it's the recruitment, SIFT and retention. And furthermore, on the bottom here, just some of the employer feedback as well, which I think you'll agree will show how happy they were with the process and the way in which it was managed and facilitated by the Construction Youth Trust. We continue to meet with our trainees, in the first instance on a quarterly basis, and then thereafter on a monthly basis. Quote slightly cut off there, but this is just to introduce you to make this real. This is Ricardo here and Winston, and they really are testimony to the work of the Trust. We're extremely proud of their achievements and they're doing very well. So as I say, the window cleaners, let us clean the window between construction and communities. This is part of our offer, the outreach, the recruitment, well-devised training, management of work placements, and ongoing support. It's not about getting someone a job, it's about helping them retain that job. I'll very briefly leave this one up here as well. These are employer testimonials, the things that employers say the benefits are to working with the Construction Youth Trust. I believe that we can, if there are construction or related employers here, I'd welcome the opportunity to talk with you and find out how we might work together. And very briefly, my details are there. Thank you very much.